So hi guys, now in the previous video we have seen in detail about inheritance. So in the previous video we created a class A and we have created a class B that extends to class A. That's fine, and we are creating an object of only class B, and we are able to use these add and subtract methods as well. Now what I am going to show you in this video is what is meant by super keyword. So just remove these things, and just you all for explanation I will remove these things as well. So I will not be going to have this and all stuff here. So I will zoom a little bit. So yeah, I have a class A, I have a class B that extends to class A. So the now main issue is, what if you have an integer, let's say you have an int value. So suppose let's say int value is 20. Okay, this is a normal thing that you have a int value. Suppose in the class B also you have an int value. That's possible, right? There is no impossibility in Java. So you have int value in class A, you have int value in class B as well. Now what I will do in the demo is I will create an object of B. Okay, that's normal. B, I will say object and is equal to, you will say new keyword, and you will say take the object B reference, or you create an object. So this is the way how you create an object. Now if you have a function like, let's say obj dot show. Yeah, I know there is no method called show. I will come here in the B and I will create a function. So I will say public void. So it will do nothing, just it will print in the terminal only, just for saying show. I will create a new function called show. I have already called from here, you can see over here. Okay, here up to here it is nothing, you just know all this stuff. Now what is meant by super keyword? So I will explain one by one. Now come here and just try to print. Okay, you just called obj.show, so it will be going to execute this one. Now it is, see, if you are saying value, which value will be printed, this value or this value? Let's print and see. 20. Oh sorry, here also it's 20, right? I will change it to some 100. Now let's see. Yeah, the basic stuff, because of course you are creating an object of B. With this help of object you are calling show. So in the show method you are just printing the value. So whatever the value in this class B, that will be printed here, the value in the same class. That is right. But if you want to execute, if you have a same variable like value here and value here also, if you want to execute this first, not this value, what you will do? You will just simply, because you are extending to A also, because you can use all the variables, all the methods in the class A as well. So you can use this value as well. So you can simply say super dot value. So basically what is this super keyword means, this super will take the values from its super class. You can see the warning sign has been removed. So this value has been now will print in the terminal. So let's see that. Yeah, you can see that before it is printing 100, now it is printing 20 if you just add the keyword super. So there are so many use cases of super. If you want to execute first, not this class, not child class. If you want to execute only the parent class that you are extending, that is class A, so it will be executed first. Okay, I hope you understood. Now what you will do is, suppose you have another method here also, like let's say public here also, void show, the same function, right? So that's why we are using the super keyword. If you have different functions here, then what's the use of this super keyword? So this extra video also. So if you have show method, here also you have show method, then what happens? So I will just remove this keyword, and I will, the same printings can be taken in here as well. So this is simple. Now I will run. Okay, this printing only in B class. Why? Because you have just created object of B, you are calling the show method, so it will show. Okay, it will show only this one. Now there is a very important concept. What is this? This is just a method, right? This is method, but with the help of constructors there is a magic that I will show. So I hope you know what is meant by constructor. So now I will be going to create a constructor. So let's say public. So constructor name should be same as the class name. So class name is B. So this is the way how you declare a constructor. Okay, in the constructor, suppose if I pass I am in class B, the same thing. Okay, the same thing if I pass. So let's say this one colon, and here all in this A class also I will be going to create a constructor. Okay, so here I will say A. Okay, here inside I will say A. Okay, I will remove this value, I will remove this integer also for your understanding. So up to now what we have seen is with the help of the functions. Okay, functions there is no issue, but the super keyword is very helpful in the constructors only. So I will show what is the uses. So in the B class, this is the B class, so I will remove this space as well. In the B class, we have a constructor that is B, okay. That's why you are renting B. Whenever you create a new object, okay, it will be, constructor will be called. So remove this show because we do not have show as well. Remove the show method because we do not have any show methods over here. Now what is the issue? So now if you observe clearly, if you create an object of type B, now let's see what happens. Let's print. So if I run that, so it is printing I am in class A, then it is printing I am in class B. But if you see, observe, we are creating object of B. According to the constructor concept, what we know, what we have understood, if you create an object of B, then first of all this has to be executed. First B constructor has to be executed. First it should print I am in B class, then why it is printing I am in A class. So there is an important concept like super keyword here also. So that's the reason this video deserves a super keyword. So what is the meant by the super keyword here also? Because every constructor, even though if you not mentioned also, there is something called inside the constructor, there is something called like this statement. Okay, there is something like this statement. So what is meant by this statement, super keyword? So this is meant by, if you have any constructor, if you create a constructor class B, first of all it will check the super class. So what is the super class? We are extending to which class? That is A. So it will go to A, it will check, it will call the constructor of A, and it will print the what we are printing in the constructor of A. We are printing I am in class A. So that is the reason why the super class output is printed first, and that is the reason why the subclass output is printed next. So I hope you understood. Here also by inbuilt we have super keyword. Okay. Here also we have a super keyword in this constructor also, but unfortunately there is no extents over here. That's the reason here this will print first. If you have extend to something, wait, I will show that also. So if I come here, if I create another class, so for the understanding purpose only, let's say this is C, and the same stuff, okay, right? For example only I'm saying, so copy paste the same stuff, and I will create a constructor that is C. So the class name and this constructor name should be the same. So should be the same, then it prints C. Now what you will do, just say extends to C. Extends to C. That's it. So don't mention the super keyword, and let's run it. What happens? Let's see. Oh, why it is printing I am in C? Because I said now only. Even though if you are not mentioning here, this is already there. This is given by Java only. You cannot avoid this one. So that is known as super keyword. So what the super keyword will do? Basically inside this A class, you are having in the constructor first super class. So first of all, which class you are extending, it will go there and it will execute there. That's constructor. That is in class C. So that's the reason I am in class C will be printed first. So next, after that it will see there is no super keyword. So yeah, I already executed the super keyword. Next it will print in class A. This will be printed. So finally it will from where it started. So from class B itself started, because we have created only object of class B. So finally I am in class B will be printed in the terminal. So I hope you understood all this stuff. So you can see clearly over here. So there is nothing more difficult in this super keyword. So I understood. So super is nothing but the parent class. Execute the parent class first.